19. The King's PTSD. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Arendelle, King Agnar had been through a traumatic experience that had left him with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. After returning from the war, the king had been struggling to cope, and his daughters, Princess Elsa and Princess Anna, were determined to help him. The king's recollections of the war were hazy, and he could not remember the full details of his experiences. He was deeply traumatized, and his memories were fragmented and chaotic. It was clear that he was in distress and needed help. So, the king's daughters decided to set up a series of weekly sessions for the king to help him to recall his experiences in the war. They took turns in helping him to remember and recall the events in a safe and supportive environment. First, the sisters encouraged the king to talk about the war and what he remembered. As he talked, they listened attentively and asked questions to help him to recall more detailed memories. They also made sure to provide a safe and supportive environment by validating his feelings and experiences. The king slowly began to open up more and more as the weeks went on. He eventually began to share more details about his experience in the war. He talked about how the enemy had tried to overtake Arendelle and how he had fought to defend it. He also talked about the fear and terror he had felt during the battle and how he had been forced to make difficult decisions for the safety of his people. The king's daughters were also able to help him to understand that the war was a distant memory, and that he could start to look towards the future. They helped him to process his emotions in a healthy way and to move forward. By the end of the sessions, the king had made great progress in overcoming his PTSD. He was able to recall his experiences in the war and to process his emotions in a healthy way. He was also able to look forward to the future with optimism. Elsa and Anna had helped their father to heal and overcome his PTSD. With their help, the king was able to move on from his traumatic experiences and to look forward to a brighter future.